Good morning, Internet. Welcome back to the Death Laboratory. Over here, I decided to swap this over to a bead dropper that helps deal with any gas up here, pumps all the sour gas up to the top. And I ended up freezing a bunch of methane, so I put this in here so if any methane freezes, it just gets cycled and dropped. Easy enough. Quinn is continuing to be the best rocket pilot ever. He did this whole section except for this little bit. So he's on his way back out to get this last section done, and then that is all of the star map. And was that Ashcan is on his way back with tungsten and wolframite and all sorts of good stuff. All that is working out quite well, and I decided what I need now is a petroleum boiler. Since we've got easy access to magma, petroleum boiler it is. And nice little simple one. I'm only going to try to get a kilo in a bit out of it. And then I'll put a hydro sensor on to turn it off and on. And actually, I need 2 hydro sensors. You don't need to... Yes, you do need to be there, but I need another one. Alright, once this is built, I need another one to turn this on and off. So let's increase priority over here. Get all that cleaned up. And while we're waiting for all that, I just want to give a big shout out to everybody who comes and watches the videos. Thank you very much. Apparently, I've now made enough videos and enough people are watching that YouTube is monetizing them. So if you start seeing ads, that is YouTube attempting to make money off of people watching. I don't have a problem with YouTube making money. Obviously, I'm using their platform to spread gameplay videos. I'm definitely not going to pay for that type of internet connection. So if you want to click on the videos, great. If you want to click on the ads, great. If you don't, great. But let me know if you think they're in like annoying places. I think I can adjust where they live. So thank you for watching. Thank you for posting comments. And if you find where YouTube is putting ads, post it in the comments. We'll try to adjust it to make the viewership better. Because what we're interested in is watching videos and playing games. YouTube is interested in making money. We can work together. We can make this happen. What do we got going over here? Oh yeah, the food is popped off. These all... How many sweet wheat grains do I have? 700. I might need more bristle blossoms. Oh, and I accidentally opened this. I think it's dormant now. Perfect. So I can get a cooling thing in there. So I can get sulfur, and then I can start ranching sweetles. And then I'm switching this base onto its own water so that I can get super coolant over here. So I want a couple of tanks. And over here, where are you? Yeah, we'll just do something like that. I want to pump in some super coolant to send over to that base. Actually, let's dig this first, otherwise I'm going to drop polluted water in there, and that's annoying. Alright, go forth, dupes. I'm actually thinking I probably want another dupe, don't I? I think rocketry I'm good on. That's not good, but Nicola here... You can come over here, and we will put you on the wheels. Perfect. And then we got the 3 ranches that are all 96. But yeah, I'm going to start wanting to expand the world. Or go to other places, and so having more dupes will make that easier. Oh, good job, dupes. That's all nice and cleaned up. How much super coolant am I at? And why is there petroleum there? Oh, I know why. This area got a little cold, and so it was breaking the petroleum in the pipes. And so, yeah, that's not water, that's liquid oxygen that these steam turbines are sitting in. It looks like the oxygen has frozen out of here. So we need to get you down to 252. When it comes to liquid hydrogen, I tend to slowly work my way down to it as opposed to try to hit the number straight off. You end up over-chilling the supercoolant. But the oxygen's all down in temperature. We got 10 kilos rotating at negative 195 degrees. So yeah, I dumped a bit of petroleum and I just gotta mop it up. And it, of course, ended up all over the place. Now that the pump is made. Yeah, we already have 14 tons of supercoolant. Come on, dupes, you can finish off this build. Pump supercoolant over to the other base, and then I can start taming everything over there. Yep, and have them finish this off. We can start doing that. I think I've got... Yeah, I took out that so we can dump sour gas or natural gas over here. So now I just got to make a connection to get petroleum in there. And I should have that tank full so the rockets are good for a while. And with that, space research, or space scanning is done. We have the entire map. A couple things off in the corners, but all of it's pretty easy to get to. And you can inspect these, but it doesn't really do a whole lot. I think I've hit them all. Yep. My mining rocket about to land. I'm betting if I do that, I can just dump the tungsten there. Didn't really plan for it. Let's try that. Either I'm going to scald some dupes, break some stuff. Not entirely sure. If not, I'm pumping carbon dioxide up here. That might be enough to cool it down. I don't know, you start dropping off 3,000 degree liquids and dupes get upset. And the rocket is back. I forgot to empty this last time, so let's do that now. And empty you. And you. Tungsten. How much do we have? Oh. We have none. We have no tungsten. Because I didn't put a liquid tank on here. Well, we have wolframite. Oh, God. I mean, yeah, we went and grabbed a whole bunch of wolframite because I didn't grab tungsten. Do I want a liquid tank? Yeah, probably. We'll wait for that to fill up with oxygen first. Ooh, we got a little bit of liquid hydrogen. So let's set you to 3. Why won't you let me type the number 3? Not 4. Really? I can't type the number... Yeah, no idea why I couldn't just type the number 3 in there. Whatever. Yeah, so now the hydrogen should start flipping back and forth. Nah, we just got a new dupe. Alright, how's the petroleum side going? You definitely off. finish the hot side, make sure everything's off. And we'll say you if you are above 650. Well, we're finally at a point where oxygen's coming in here at a whole bunch of random temperatures and coming out of here. Only about 100 degrees off from where it needs to be. Some of this stuff was up in here, so we gotta wait till we get all these pipes empty. Which will take a little bit. Yeah, that just sits there, that gets all nice and cold, and then it drops another 60 degrees to come over here. Don't you hate it when you forget one piece of pipe? It's like, oh, hey, I can get the oil put in, make sure this is set correctly, and nope, I'm missing that pipe. So now you, if you are... Nope, that's that one. Yeah, if you're above 650, pump that. And if you are below... $450, turn you on. And you're coming in at $12.50. And this... I started with this door open, so it should be fine. And for oil, we want to get it up to 402, but I want to get a bunch of oil in there first. Actually, let's just start cranking it up. Let's say 350. Because it might overshoot it, and it did. Oh, and we got, this is exactly what I didn't want to happen, is we got some oil there. That we gotta get rid of. That might cause me a mess at some point, but that's okay. All right, petroleum boiler is going. I mean, we gotta wait for a bunch of this to catch up. Once we start overflowing, then we'll get a counterflow. But we have free petroleum, free natural gas. Cycle 500, the beautiful late game. With my oxygen tank full, how much food do we have in here? Oh, we're mostly on pickled meal. Alright, let me ship over some berry sludge, and then we'll launch this again. Luckily, we have plenty of it. Berry sludge. And why are you... Oh, I didn't set you to organic. Eggshells. Where did you find 160 grams of berry sludge? Yeah, and then my other rocket should be just about back, and we will repurpose that for exploration, not exploration, landings. Because some of the planets I want to go to have tight tolerances for how big the rocket can be. Like these guys are 37. Might be able to fit. And my other rocket is back. Interior. Everybody got out. We don't need the telescope. So what can I fit on a rocket this size? I think I need to get rid of that. Citrus spandex. Heck yeah. Yeah, so I'm just going to keep walking this up. Yeah, now there's enough in here to act like a good buffer. Yeah, I mean, it's jumping up into the 420s, but nowhere near 500. Alright, that I think I can leave alone. You, I want to put in... Yeah, I want to... Oh, this is going to get tight. I mean, the thing can land by itself if I drop off... Let's do this. Where do we want to go first? I think I want thermium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can get there in a big rocket. Oh, I'm super zoomed in. That's 30. Okay, I think I can get there in a petroleum rocket. Because that's 41, and I gotta be at 37. And right there seems like a perfect landing place. And that's 42. Alright. That answers that, and we need big rockets. Guess I don't need that. I can just do... Bing and bing. And it'll probably be next episode by the time we actually launch these, but I can build big rockets and I can do something else with the little guy. Now this might be a stupid idea, but I'm wondering if I just dump all of the oil I have right into there. Oh, this needs to get built. Yeah, if I just have this, I dump any oil I have lying around into here. It should flash to petroleum and help fill it the other side up. Like, I can't make any more supercoolant because I don't have any petroleum. But there is petroleum, it's just they can't reach it. That's alright, I'll make petroleum here shortly. I'm wondering if that ladder segment's enough or if I gotta pop this down so they can grab it. We'll see. And there we go. We are almost counterflowing crude oil into petroleum. Again, not that I need it. I'm not doing a whole lot, and I'm running off of a magma biome, so I'm not going to run out of heat down here anytime soon. But even 1 kilo a second of petroleum is enough to run most bases for anything you need to build, especially if you got a sour gas boiler running 1 kilo. You know, off of one oil well, you get a kilo of petroleum, a kilo of sour gas, and then another kilo to either be petroleum or sour gas. What I'll probably do is put a sour gas boiler on this side for that 3rd kilo of oil. And this is coming along nicely. Yeah, so now I'm on to building big rockets. And petroleum is flowing, so ideally, this turns on and off the pump. Then if this pipe backs up enough, the oil will keep flowing. This will turn off the oil coming in and it'll all be automatic. But I've got a whole bunch of petroleum to pump over here to fill back up the rocket tank. So that's going to take a while to fill up. And we've got the rockets queued. We want battery. 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 Somewhere. Battery. Solar panel. Nose cone. Alright. 2 Trailblazer modules, 2 Rover modules. I might swap those out for something else. Let's get some piping made. And while they're building the rockets... Oh, I need a way of pumping this out. Let's just make this whole area a vacuum. That'll just make my life easier. That. Yeah, like that ladder can stay. And then I need just a little bead lock here. And I can pump it all out. Probably need that. I need to get water over here. Yeah, I'll have this worked out in a minute. I've still got 600 kilograms of fullerene to get through. So yeah, I don't need any more of that. That should be enough supercoolant for ever and ever and ever. It's not like the base game where you have to keep going back and forth for trace amounts. One mining trip to a gilded asteroid gives you all you need. That's got to be enough water in there. I'll see about filling this up with water, but I think crude oil will be fine. How much of this can I mop? You know, clean up a bit of the mess, and then I can grab it out of there for the rest of it. I'm not sure how long that's dormant for, but yeah, so that comes out of there, and then I'll make a not a slickster, a sweetle farm running off the sulfur. My supercooling tanks over here are all nice and full, so I can just deconstruct them and get some nice 5-ton bottles out. And then build one more to grab the rest of it. That way I don't have to try to get pipes all over the place. Yeah, 10 tons of supercoolant should get the job done. Oh, I need... This is why we check these things. That bit's important. I might as well just pump the supercoolant right here. Gases are looking good. So I can't just do the math. If you count up all the pipe segments, times 10, divided by 200, that's how many bottles you need. So give me a second, we'll see what that looks like, and I need a sensor to control the temperature. Well, if I did my math right, it should be like 2 bottles. So if I do this, that's 15 tall. So you times that by 2 because I've got pipes here and pipes here, so that's 300, or that's 30, times 10 is 300, plus some bit is 400. So if I just do 3 bottles, that is a perfectly fine amount. I'm going to just toss the pump in here, pump it in, and I'm done. Alright, let's see how well I did. I mean, I put in 400. And if you're above 150, just so you don't turn on. Nope, 1 bottle short. Oh, because I did 2 bottles and I needed 3. I even said that. Well, I think we will call that good for today. I've got a bunch of rockets to build. You should be, yep, you're here mining. And you can't grab liquid tungsten, but inside I should be, yep, any carbon dioxide coming through. Oh, that's warm. I wonder... Let's turn this off for a second, because I can use that to warm this up. I thought that stuff would come through cold. So let's do that. So now if I swap you over for insulated pipe, or regular pipe from insulated. That should help warm this place up. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. We have definitely pushed into the late game, and so we're now making all the fun stuff, and I can start getting to the other worlds. Hope you all just have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time.